Hello, everybody. I hope you had a great, amazing 2024. And I hope you're truly looking forward to 2025. For me personally, 2025 is a very special year because of the significance. It holds a spiritual significance for me because of the number 2025. 2 plus 2 plus 5 adds up to 9, which is a purely spiritual number. So, because I'm a spiritual person, because I believe in spirituality from in depth from the depths of my heart. Okay, for me 2025 is going to be a very, very special year. So in this video I'm going to be talking about what you can do differently in 2025 to make it absolutely special, and utilize the year to the best of your capabilities so that you're able to get results. You're able to make use of the fact that it's a year of manifestation. 2025 is the year for manifesting all your goals. So what is necessary in 2025 is that you do things differently, you set your goals differently, and all that you've not done so far in marketing. Okay, this is the best year to actually go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's get started quickly. I'm going to be sharing my screen. So let me start with the introduction of what is a new year and why every new year is special, not just 25, but every new year is special, isn't it? So it is an occasion for you to review all that happened in this year, okay, and obviously move forward with a new ray of hope, right? So it's very cliche to say, okay, I am, going to be setting up some resolutions. I'm going to do this, do that. But how much of us actually end up doing that differently? Okay, it all depends on our own personal drive and our own capacity to actually hold on to the promises we make to ourselves. So New Year is one of the best times. It is a wonderful occasion to move forward with new energies. Okay, the energy changes every year. So just like how 2024 it was, an angel year because of 2 plus 2 plus 4, 2025 is going to be another angel year because of 2 plus 2 plus 5 adding to 9. So while 24, you can say now the number 8 represents abundance, right? It represents plenty, right? At the same time, 2025 actually represents spirituality. Okay, it's the year of spirituality. So 2024, while this was the year of actually implementation, okay, 2025 is going to be the year of manifestation. So this is what I've heard from many coaches and many of my gurus who told me to treat 2025 very specially. So this is the knowledge that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video today. Some of my own achievements. I'll start with some of my own achievements in 24 and what I did in 24 to make it different, right? So when I started with 23, the first thing I did is I learned a lot of AI. Okay, because AI is everywhere, and I did understand the importance of AI, and I did learn a lot of AI. So, and also the second thing that I learned a lot is mindfulness, because without mindfulness, I think somewhere you tend to lose balance as a marketer, or any profession for that matter. So realize the importance of passive income in 24, because you can keep working 24 by 7 all the time, grill yourself, hustle, and have no time for yourself. But at the end of the day, does that really serve us? That's a question. So the thing is, I did realize the importance of passive income, and in 2025 I have taken an oath that I will be implementing methods that can potentially get me more passive income. So during review, a few things that I realized. One is I completely worked on myself, to change my belief systems around everything, literally, because I realized that certain things were very, very routine and it was not adding any value. And, the growth was potentially slow because of that. I once again realized that health is wealth, because without health, nothing really works, right? If you don't have health, then what are you going to do with success and money? It really doesn't make any sense. So health is wealth. And I did do a few things differently to maintain my health. Okay, just keep doing what you're doing until you break through the power of consistency. So consistency is something which needs to be done despite, your work needs to be done despite failures. So failure is nothing but feedback. There is no such thing as failure. There is only feedback from life, right? So this is something I actually realized in different situations and circumstances. So that's why 2024 as a year has been highly constructive for me, and I've really had a good time learning a lot of things in 2024. Okay, and I'm very grateful to the divine universe for that, right? Okay, supported over 100 people achieve their various goals through various services. 100 is a very small number, because I think in the earlier years I've supported many more people. You typically runs in thousands, typically, okay, 300, 400 at least. But this year because of my own health constraints, I was not able to do as much as I generally would. And also because of my regular job, obviously I had some constraints. So teaching, writing, lead generation, selling, career development, creating music. Of course, this is apart from my corporate job. I did do a lot despite, all my limitations, right? So this is the energy that you need to maintain in 2025 as well. And I'm literally planning to double my efforts in 2025, okay, triple my efforts, okay? So do this activity for yourself next. If whatever I spoke till now about my own journey was even slightly inspiring to you, please do this. Create a bucket list of 100 people you helped and supported, right? So even little things that you do, for people is only help, right? So just look at yourself from the perspective of somebody who's ready to help people, ready to serve people, whether you're a corporate employee or whether you are somebody who's working on your own. If you're a digital entrepreneur, you could be a businessman, with a retail business, whatever, right? Whatever is your profession, right? If you are ready to serve people, help people, then there is nobody, that can stop you from succeeding in life. Create a detailed list of what all new things you learned in this year. Without learning, we stop growing, isn't it? So how we do anything is how we do everything. So learning should never, ever stop. So just create a list of what all you learned, how this year helped you in making all those learnings better and, implementing all those ideas that you learned. The third thing is how spiritual are you, right? Did you actually realize the importance of spirit, especially post-COVID, you see things coming back to routine, right? People have once again, I see not everywhere, but yes, to a certain extent, we've all forgotten those troubles. And now we are back to the same old patterns, right? So are those patterns are actually helping us in growing, as a community? Is it helping us grow ourselves, right? These are some questions you need to ask yourself, and ask yourself some tough questions without beating yourself up, and do a review of all of that, because 2025 is going to be a year of spirituality, a year of manifestation. And if you're a spiritual person, if you're a religious person, this year is going to be the best year for you. Trust me. Okay, so how spiritual are you? Are you being mindful, operating from the larger picture, or just operating from the ego? So let me repeat this concept. You would have heard it many times from many coaches. Okay, we are physical beings in a spiritual body, right? We are physical beings in a larger spiritual body, right? So generally, when we are operating out of our ego, it's like we treat spirituality as one part of us, but it's actually the other way around, right? The spiritual body is the larger body, and we are just physical, smaller specks in this universe, basically. So it's important to recognize the importance of humility and being humans, okay? And it might sound very cliched and stereotype. You might, this could be just be a very stereotypical statement, but if you don't realize the importance of being human, right, then you're really missing out on a greater level of success that you can achieve. So say thanks to the universe for the excellent year and get set ready for the new year. Okay, so gratitude is a driving force always, as usual. And this year, you need to double, triple that. Okay, so are you ready to do all of that? If you're ready, just type ready in the comments below. Okay, if you're loving this so far, okay, if you're loving this, if you're loving this presentation so far, okay, just type I'm loving it in the comments below as well. Please do make sure you subscribe to this channel. Okay, please do make sure you subscribe to this channel, and you post your comments below, and you also like and share. Okay, so now let's quickly dive deeper into a recap of 4 digital concepts. Okay, so this is something that you would have come across several times, but it's important for you to do a recap, because every new year you need to keep reminding yourself that you are amidst a digital storm, isn't it? I mean, ever since COVID, you are literally, everybody seeing a digital storm everywhere. So let's start with that. Let's just dive into the straight. Brand marketing as the core concept, right? You as a brand, how do you establish yourself as a brand is the number one thing that you need to focus on. Okay, brand creation, website and digital assets. Let me do a recap of how to start that journey. The journey needs to start with a WordPress website, typically a WordPress, or it could be Joomla or any other technology which is easy to start with. Of course, if you are an IT person, if you know how to design websites using HTML, .NET, PHP, that's the best way to start. The reason why you need a website is because that is your brand statement, right? That's your business brand statement. So while you are your personal brand statement, The website is your business brand statement. Okay, the digital assets. And what I mean by digital assets is, of course, one of them is your website and then your social media accounts. It's also part of the digital assets, and the tools you have, the kind of design frameworks that you have, et cetera, is a digital asset which you need to keep very carefully. If you have an e-commerce website, if you're into a business of selling products and services, then your assets are again digital, and you need to kind of store them on a cloud storage or keep them safely. Okay. Then there's content creation, scheduling, and management, which is a highly significant part of website management, because without new content, you're not feeding any new stuff to the search engines, and therefore you don't get ranked well. Okay. So content creation, scheduling, and management, and SEO, search engine optimization, as a part of your website strategy needs to be given priority, because if you don't rank higher on searches, then you're not discoverable by the search engines. Okay. Then there is brand communications, internal comms and external comms, highly important, right? Internal communications is all about, if you have a small team, whether it's a small team of 10 people or 20 people or 500 people, internal communications is significant to maintain the relationship internally within your organization. Okay. External communication is important because if you have clients, if you are serving people, if you're somebody who's even for that matter, even if you have a YouTube channel, and if you're supporting people with an education channel or entertainment channel or whatever, communicating with people, like a human being, like a person, is very important. So connectability is extremely significant. So brand communication holds a very significant part when it comes to marketing. And so when you focus your time on building a brand and then moving into content marketing and digital marketing, it has a lot of, it gives you a lot of momentum to start with your marketing activities. Okay. So again, the cliched blogging, okay, posting new articles every now and then, SEO, which is typical, on-page and off-page SEO. So SEO is of two types. On-page SEO is when you are, managing the keywords, the keyword density, the tags, and so on your website, the localized, whatever, what is it? The XML site maps, and the, a lot of other things like robots, not text. All of this is internal, internally managing the SEO, which is on-page SEO. Okay. Off-page SEO is something that you're doing off the website, which primarily includes article submissions, directory submissions, forum posting, and so on. So this is on-page and off-page SEO, which is a must, and you need to do that for your website on a regular basis. Okay, this is the core. Now, coming to landing page writing and selling, what are landing pages? Landing pages are considerably different from websites. A landing page has one idea. That's it. Okay, any landing page which has just one idea, and within that one idea, there is a depth of analysis, there's a depth of explanation around that one idea, and you sell that one product or service using that page. That is landing page. And the hook story offer, the strategy of hook story offer on a landing page works best. So although there are many other methods to do that, but hook story offer for me specifically has worked very well. So this comes from ClickFunnels owner Russell Brunson. You have heard of him. So make sure you have your own strategy to design those landing pages. And there are many other tools apart from ClickFunnels, like lead pages, swipe pages, and so on, that you can use to create these landing pages. So having a website is important on the one hand, and on the other, having landing pages specifically for selling specific products and solutions is important. Okay. Then coming to social media posting and promotions. So the first step after you have complete creation of the social media accounts, you put your picture, your DP, your profile picture, your background images, all of that is properly set. The next step is to start the posting and the promotions. And ideally, it's good to post on a daily basis. So the rules for different social media profiles or the social media platforms varies, right? On LinkedIn, it's a different process. On Facebook, it is different. On Twitter, it's different. Insta, it's different, and so on. So you can post text posts, you can make image posts, you can make video posts, and this is where AI supports you a lot, right? Okay, and then you are using AI, for bulk content creation, scheduling, cross promotions, and management. So ChatGPT 3.54 plus and other latest tools, this is a must-have in today's world, because this makes your life much easier. Although there's always a risk of plagiarism, which you need to be very, very careful with. So you need to make sure that all the text you pull out of these AI tools, you're humanizing it and making it plagiarism free before actually posting it, right? So I hope so far it's been useful. If it's been useful, just post useful in the comments. I hope you've already subscribed to this channel. And if you like it so far, please pass this video on. Okay, I'll be happy if you get me some additional eyeballs. Okay, now coming to digital marketing as a concept. Okay, organic selling on social media accounts. Now, how would you do that? Facebook, Meta, X, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, cross-platform content curation tricks, right? So these are all you create one piece of content, it goes all over the place to all these social media platforms. So this is called content curation and content repurposing. So basically, you're repurposing the content and posting it across platforms. So this is called organic selling, on which you're not actually spending money on the ads, but you're doing it all yourself. And this is one of the fastest, it's not the fastest, but it's one of the best ways to actually create momentum for your site and build a strong foundation. So organic selling is significant, despite the fact that you may be, spending a lot of money on advertising. Even if you're spending money on advertising, organic selling is equally or rather more important than that. Okay. Next comes to paid advertising, which is Facebook Meta paid ads, Instagram paid ads, Facebook and Instagram similar, the same basically. Then there is Google Ads, Webmaster Tools, Analytics, ads for YouTube. This is the traditional way of going about it. Of course, then there is TikTok advertising, Snapchat advertising. Then there is what else? Okay, there is WhatsApp advertising and so on. So you can really diversify when it comes to advertising. And then there's also programmatic advertising, which is more to do with, the cost per action and so on. So Google Ads, which plays a very significant role because these are search-based ads. So while others, like Instagram, Facebook are influence-based ads, similarly, LinkedIn is also influence-based ads. LinkedIn is used more for B2B. And the remaining are the other platforms are primarily used for B2B as well as B2C. Okay, then there's Pinterest paid ads, which is an add-on. It's not a must. But if you're an e-commerce business, Pinterest paid ads could be really useful to you. Pinterest and Instagram for B2C. Sorry, if it's an e-commerce business, then for e-commerce, Instagram and Pinterest could be of real use to you. Okay. Likewise, Amazon ads, if you have an e-commerce business, if you are selling products, physical products, if you're selling digital products, Amazon ads are highly beneficial, and you should learn and you should know how to do that. Okay, so this is paid advertising for you. Okay, let me go a little slow. Okay, now coming to advanced email marketing, email writing with and without using AI. So in the earlier days, okay, before AI, it was actually not. It was quite an effortsome task, isn't it? You had to put more effort and actually sitting and writing the email, and then it had to be a bulk email, same email going to everybody. Now the scenario has changed. There is customized email that goes a different mail to thousands of people, right? So according to their profile, there are tools available in the market that actually customize the email and send them out. So email marketing and analytics, these tools also, give you very specific analytics about very specific leads, and this really helps, and this needs to be done anyway. Okay, then using AI for digital marketing, ads, emailing. There are a lot of tools that are going to help you in creating everything, right? From the copy to deciding the budget to actually telling you which is the best time to, pull off this ad or put this up or, redo and review the budget and so on. So AI tools that do the work of SEMrush. So earlier it was just SEMrush and a few other tools like Ahrefs and Uber Suggest, etc. But now there are more tools in the market that are quite competitive. And of course, you need to do proper research without actually, going in for them. But the traditional tools, anyway, they have also introduced AI into their systems, and they've made it like really, really efficient. So AI has made everything move really fast. Okay. It has really made everything move faster. So, these are some aspects that you need to consider when you're, using or not using AI. Okay, then tools to find out what ads your competitors are running, etc. Which is these tools compare the ads of your competition, and they also tell you what your competition is using. Now, B2B selling. Okay, B2B selling. The reason why I'm including this in detailed ways because this is one of my specializations, B2B selling, right? B2B B2B selling. So connection between traditional selling and digital selling. This is something you need to really understand before you actually start with digital selling, because traditional selling is potentially different when it comes to B2B, and digital selling is, it is a combination of marketing and sales both. So if you're a traditional salesperson, if you are not very well aware of digital selling, then it's important for you to learn marketing, because if you don't understand the core basics, the vision, mission, the values aspect of marketing, right, then digital selling for you may not be that easy. So make sure you develop an interest about digital marketing if you're really wanting to get into digital selling. Okay, lead generation process, the lead statuses, the marketing qualified leads, the sales qualified leads, the sales accepted leads, typical process which one needs to follow, steps in lead generation, acquisition, harvesting, qualification, prospecting, nurturing, closing, converting, reassigning. So something which is a typical process that's followed across organizations. There are CRMs such as Salesforce and Zoho CRM and and so many more, Fresh Sales, etc. But that gets used in organizations for people to decide this process, and according to an organization's requirement, the process changes. Okay, I hope you're finding it interesting so far. Just post interesting in the comments below if you're finding it interesting. Okay, now types of lead sources: email leads, content leads, which is coming from the contact us pages. Then there's social media leads, there's LinkedIn organic and sales navigator leads, then there's cold calling and nurturing. This is some of the lead sources that I've mentioned. I've left out events here, I believe. So events, webinars, all of those are also lead sources. So there are, there could be more lead sources that events and webinars. Okay. And then they could also be one-on-one meetings and all of that. Those are also lead sources. So the what is important for you is to understand, from where the lead is coming, and you need to track the source very clearly so that, you can have the analytics around it towards the end of the quarter or end of the year. Okay. And then there's WhatsApp marketing for B2B demand generation automation. So because of tools like Zapier and Pabbly, which are the main players. And then there is I don't know whether it's make.com or make.ai, but yes, these are all the tools that help you in automating the entire demand generation lead gen process. Then the appointment funnels and how to implement them using AI and automation. Okay, so for setting up B2B appointments, you can actually have a funnel, which will do everything, on autopilot. And then you have tools like Calendly and TidyCal, which will help you in setting up those meetings. Putting it all together using reports. So reports are significant when it comes to any form of selling for that matter, or any form of marketing for that matter, because without reports, you really cannot measure the success of your campaigns, right? So all these are some skills that you need to master, right? So if you're ready to go full on with 2025, just post, I am ready for 2025 in the comments below, okay? B2C selling now. Okay, I'm saying will be covered in a separate course. Let me, I think this is an old mind map, which I have not edited. So when I'm talking about B2C selling, okay, a few aspects, most of the aspects are similar to B2B, but a few things that are that kind of, hold significance is volume. Volume plays, volume is the focus. Let's say this, okay? Volume is the focus here. Volume is the focus here because you're focusing on daily results, right? B2C selling is all about daily results. Likewise, the platform varies, right? The platform for ads varies, right? Mostly it is Instagram, Pinterest, Meta, not LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is considerably expensive. It's suitable mainly for B2B. And then of course, you could do that using Google Ads as well. So B2C selling, B2C selling is considerably different from B2B in these two aspects. More aspects of differentiating B2C selling is regular nurturing. Using email marketing is different here. Okay, it's different here because you don't in B2B selling, you don't bombard your clients with emails over emails. Here it is different, right? If you go and subscribe to one of the e-commerce websites like Amazon or Flipkart, you will typically see them sending you emails almost on a daily basis. Okay, they will keep introducing different offers, 1+1, 1+2. They'll keep sending you emails more regularly on a regular basis, and you don't get tired of it also, because every time they're sending you a different product. Of course, it's a different story that it goes into the promotions folder, and sometimes you end up unsubscribing and so on. But that's what B2C is all about. B2C is about reminding that you exist in the market. Even services selling for websites like Make My Trip or Clear Trip, all these websites also do a B2C selling to a great extent. And the thing is, they're selling services here, not really products, but these are travel packages, right? So B2C selling, when you're selling one-on-one to the common janata, right, the common public, okay, the approach is different. The focus is more on the volumes and the platform for the ads varies, and Instagram, Pinterest, Meta, the platform changes accordingly. So I hope this was a good, short summary. So influencer marketing, okay, YouTube videos and starting your own channel. This plays a vital role because YouTube today is, the primary source of influence, right? I mean, YouTube is a platform that's freely available to anybody and everybody, and it is free, right? It is free. As long as you don't want to go premium or you don't want to set up like a post funnel, or you don't want to start a shop, or you don't want to monetize, YouTube is completely free. So it is a must to have a YouTube channel for all types of businesses, right? Large and small. So YouTube videos and starting your own channel plays a vital role there. Then there is advanced funnels. Okay, advanced funnels. What I'm talking about here is upselling and, upselling, downselling, something which you can typically do with tools like ClickFunnels. Then there's video script writing using AI, okay, which is something that has become very popular now. So with tools like Synthesia, Pictree, HeyGen, Lumen, there's so many tools that do an amazingly cool job, So they just write the script also, they create the video also, they create the new images also, and they create a very good sequence of those videos for you to actually go and put it up on different social media channels. And especially, if your YouTube channel is not monetized, or if you don't intend to monetize it, these videos can also go on YouTube and it can generate a lot of traffic for you. So you can also create your own avatars. You can create avatars of your seniors in your organization, and you can create a lot of training programs using these and so on. So, video script writing using AI plays a significant role there. Then there's webinar selling, which is typical, doing those 1 hour, 2 hour webinars and then, upselling your product. Then there's live streaming and live selling, which is always very popular because that kind of helps you in organically generating a lot of traction, much more traction as compared to recorded videos. Then there is power of community selling, right? Community selling, wherein you create these smaller communities on WhatsApp, Telegram, and then of course your own community sites like say Mighty Networks, or for that matter, there are a lot of course websites that also provide you with a community feature within that. So when you create those communities there and then sell there, that's the power of community selling. So all of this plays a significant role in digital marketing. I hope this was a quick recap. Okay. If I've left out on some of the points, just go back and and do a review yourself. Just go to ChatGPT or go to Google and look for all the different aspects of digital marketing. You'll find everything over there. Because I've not included programmatic marketing and a few other advanced concepts here, but core digital concepts that you need to be aware of before actually going digital, okay, as an entrepreneur or as a learner or as a working professional. If you're somebody who's wanting to learn digital, okay, these are the core concepts that you need to be ready to learn, okay? So if you found this useful, just type useful in the comments below. Now let's come to AI and the amazing support it provides, right? AI is an enabler, okay? It's an enabler if you look at it that way. If you look at AI as an enabler, it become an enabler, okay? But if you don't know how to use it properly, it can become a complete disabler, okay? So let me start with one of my own experiences in 2024. When I started the year, okay, I started putting some AI shots on my YouTube channel. You would have seen a lot of random AI shots wherein I was not there. They were all faceless. They were talking about AI and its benefits and so on, okay? Now, although the videos were not bad, okay, I went to Canva, I did a bulk creation, and, everything happened very fast, and I came and put it up here. But the thing is, YouTube didn't like it really. So YouTube kept giving me these warning signals saying, remove these videos. They're not good. You are not on the right track. You're spoiling your channel. But I didn't. I just gave deaf ears. Okay. I was like, okay, it's okay. This is my creativity. So I was very proud of my own creativity of using AI that way. And I, went ahead and put more and more videos, and I messed up the channel completely. What happened as a result? YouTube stopped recommending my channel all over the place. So as a result of it, my website rankings also went down. So now if you see, I have removed all the AI shots. And this year I've made a promise to myself that even if I put up just like, 10 to 20 shots throughout the year, these will be good, quality shots. So please make sure if you're starting a YouTube channel, for example, you're using AI the right way. Similarly, for your website, Okay, if you're going to use AI to write content, you just don't go write it on ChatGPT and copy paste it. Don't do that. Okay, that will reduce the ranking really badly. And all the hard work of several years will go down in a go. Okay, in a single go, everything will go down, and then you'll have to rework, delete those, and the search engine will be totally confused with what's going on with your websites. So the thing is, now let's start with 30 things you can do with AI and how to utilize it properly. Personalized content. So remember, I spoke about email marketing as a method to send out personalized emails. So personalized content, this could be for social media posting, for email marketing, as well as for any form of content. I mean, AI typically helps you in creating a lot of personalized content. Second thing, custom website experiences. Okay, what do you call user experience, or what is it? Customer experience is something that AI really helps you with, because AI has tremendous potential to combine colors, sounds, you know what I mean, data, analytics, and so many other things, which probably as humans we could be completely limited to. So custom website experience is really good when it comes to AI. Okay. So if you're using a tool like DALL-E to create images, and then if you're using Pictory to create videos, and if you're using ChatGPT to create content, nothing like it. It just creates magic. Okay. Okay, then there is tailored email campaigns, which I spoke about. Then there's customer segmentation. Yes, just like how earlier you were manually doing your segmentation and then drafting those email sequences. Now all of that could be automated with the help of AI. Okay, then analyzing brand sentiment. Okay, when it comes to analyzing brand sentiment, AI is amazing when it comes to reading the story behind the brands and actually analyzing the brand sentiment more accurately than actually a traditional tool. Okay, like with social media engagement, AI, the kind of content it comes with, okay, it's so magical. When you actually replace human content with AI content, the engagement automatically goes up. There are many tools that actually do a tremendous job. At the same time, the risk of plagiarism on articles and blogs is also high, so you need to create a balance there. Okay, then there is automatic content creation, which is like magic, isn't it? So whether you're writing a book, or e-book, or anything for that matter, whatever you're doing, automatic content creation, which could not be imaginable, which we could not imagine many years back. So automatic content creation, saving a lot of time, effort, energy, and space. Okay, then there is smart ad buying. Okay, so when it comes to ads, right from designing the whatever, the graphics, to actually writing the ad content, AI does everything for you. Then there is A/B testing. It helps you in creating multiple content pieces and then comparing. Okay, then there is mapping customer journeys, right? So thanks to the analytical capabilities of AI, especially a tool like ChatGPT Plus can actually help you completely map customer journeys, which is outstanding. Okay, so if you haven't tried ChatGPT 4, the ChatGPT Plus tool, okay, please go ahead, buy it for $20 a month and give it a shot. It's the ultimate tool to be with. Okay, then chatbots for customer support. Okay, the bots are super powerful. Okay, they give you everything right from video scripts to email scripts to everything. So just like how a content creation tool is going to give you content, okay, chatbots also give you the same in a much more humanized way. So it's amazing. Then there's improving SEO, right? When it comes to AI tools, when they do an SEO analysis of your website, they're super fast in doing it. It just takes like a few minutes for them to finish that up and tell you change this, change this, change this, and so on. Okay. Then the scheduling social media posts. Okay. So auto schedulers, you can schedule posts for an entire year. Okay. So 2025, you can just be hands-free by scheduling. This was there earlier also, but AI now creates the images also, it creates the written content also, it creates the videos also, and it schedules also. That's the magic of AI. Okay. Then there is product recommendations, which is, if you're looking at reviews, recommendations, there are specialized tools that can support you with this, but be very careful. Okay, product recommendations is not about reviews. It's primarily about what to buy, what not to buy, okay, which you see on the websites. So, like if you're looking at one product on Amazon or Flipkart, then there are like 10 more recommendations below that. So that's something AI does automatically based on your interest, on your purchase history or on your areas of interest. So product recommendations is something that AI helps you with. And then, of course, the reviews that I was talking about, it is not a great idea to have a bot do the reviews. Okay, so please make sure you're asking humans to do that, by the way. So voice search optimization. Yes. So voice searches, just like how you do textual searches. on Google, voice search optimization is very popular because people who don't want to type or who are not very fluent with the specific languages, they can always use voice search, and AI helps in optimizing those searches and giving them the best results for it. Okay, then there's visual search for products, which is again, you can upload an image and actually search for that image, and AI makes it much more faster. This was there earlier also, but now it's become much more faster. So, the Google Gemini, the Google Bard, all of this has now, tremendous amount of AI capabilities, which was not existing earlier. Then there is finding influencers. Okay, AI is amazing. Okay, it does like a complete 360-degree search of influencers who are making the best impact, and they tell you who's doing what and how. Okay, so the analytical capabilities of AI is outstanding. Okay, then there is monitoring brand reputation, which is monitoring brand reputation, right? Where does your brand stand? How many mentions? Are people respecting it? Are people writing negative reviews? All of that. Then there is scoring leads. Okay, lead scoring is a process wherein you actually give them like on out of 10, you give them a score of like 1 on 10, or you can call them like warm leads and cold leads and hot leads and so on. So the lead scoring process becomes easier with AI, and AI does it automatically. So how accurate it is something that you need to probably check at a human level, but lead scoring is something that AI gives you the capability of doing automatically. Okay, then there's predicting customer value. So, the customer lifetime value, right, of whether this customer will be a return customer or not, right? What was the previous customer action? What should be the next customer action? And then, of course, the conversational AI side of things, right? What should be the next conversation? So when it comes to, say, your customer service or customer support, conversational AI plays a very critical role there, predicting customer value, customer actions, and so on and so forth. Then personalized videos, then analyzing customer feedback. What is the feedback that this customer gave beforehand? Can I implement this feedback and make my product better? Or, or should I just ignore the feedback? All of this analysis, AI does. Okay. Then there's content curation, which AI will do anyway. It does it anyway, creates all content based on curation only, and it's magic, isn't it? So content curation, then there's tracking customer sentiment. Okay, then there is customer sentiment. Is the customer happy with you, not happy with you? Why happy, why not happy, and so on and so forth. Then there is predicting sales. Okay, so how is sales going to be in the next 1 month? So based on many factors, such as the previous buying history, the market the market situation. Likewise, the pricing up, down, right? And the traffic, the website traffic, based on all these criteria, it also helps you predict sales. There are specific tools to do that. Then there is retargeting of ads, right? Which is a very popular method and of keeping you reminded that I exist, right? So if you're first coming to YouTube, and then if you go to Facebook and see Nandini over there also, if you go to Twitter and see Nandini over there also, and if you go to LinkedIn, you see Nandini over there also, that basically means I'm running a retargeting ad because I'm all over the place. So this makes you omnipresent, retargeting ads, right? Then there's automating events and webinars, which was there earlier also. Now it's become super fast, and there are multiple tools in the market that help you do this much more faster. Okay, and then there are tools which AI can actually go and do the webinar on your behalf as well. So that's the magic. Then there's translating content, which is, I think it's a huge blessing. So I have a full-fledged plan of translating this video into Hindi and Tamil and putting it up on the YouTube. I don't know about Tamil, but definitely Hindi for sure. So translating content becomes much more easier with AI. And just the fact that you need to do a monitoring of what it is translated to, because if it does something, which is not accurate, then it could be troublesome. So the thing is, but translating content is something which AI does extremely well. Okay, I've seen a few tools that do magic within just a few minutes. Within this, tracking customer behavior for conversions. So as I mentioned, customer behavior and how they've been behaving, how many products have they purchased, when did they purchase last, when is the probability they'll purchase next, and so on and so forth. These are 30 things you can do with AI. This list is again, is again coming from ChatGPT. The point is now, there are many more things that you can do with AI. But the thing is, what is it that you really want to do? So there are many plugins that, ChatGPT 4 actually gives you, ChatGPT 4 Plus that it gives you. And there's also a recent tool called Sora.ai, which is again an OpenAI tool. And OpenAI tool is, this tool creates videos. based on the text prompt that you give. So that's again a part of the the ChatGPT Plus suite, basically. So a lot of new tools also coming up, a lot of already existing tools also come up. So throughout this year, I'm going to be adding more videos on AI tools and how you can actually utilize them practically for your digital marketing efforts, right? So if you are ready for AI for 2025, just type I'm ready for AI in 2025 in the comments below. While I see you in the next section where I talk about number 1, 2, 3 priorities for the next year and why it should be your priority. Okay, so now the next thing that I'm going to talk about is number 1 priority for next year. At least this is going to be my priority. So based on my own priorities, I'm going to be giving you some suggestions on, what should be your focus next year, given the fact that this is a year of spirituality and manifestation. So it holds tremendous potential to make all your dreams come true. So if there are things that you have not done in 24, 23, 22, and if you want to finish that up, this can be a tremendous year for actually not just finishing up the pending tasks, but also starting with new ventures. Okay, number 1 thing that is significant for me this year is going to be mindfulness. Mindful marketing, not just marketing blindly, but being soul focused, right? Focusing on my soul. Am I doing something that's really making me happy? That's going to be significant for me. Of course, every year this is important, but this year, specifically is going to be very special for me. So how you can manifest everything spiritually with divine blessings. Okay. So because this aligns with my personality, right from creating my goal cards with a lot of spiritual focus, everything, vision, mission, value-driven community, creation of the community with the code of conduct, with code of honor, all of this is going to play a very vital role for me. This is kind of restarting all over again, because this is where I started in 2020 and 2019. But this year, I'm really going to restart from a new perspective. Okay, so change your perspective, as Bob Proctor says, shift your paradigm, right? The paradigm needs to keep shifting, and that's when the actual energy shifts happen. And when the internal energy shift happens, okay, then the external result also automatically changes. And then, of course, digital empowerment. Okay, it's not just for women. If you see earlier, I was promoting digital empowerment only for women. Okay, so now I'm kind of ready to support men as well. So the thing is, it's again not about men or women, but it's just about reinforcing the importance of digital into people's lives, because digital is empowering for people, isn't it? When you go to a market, when you see people using so much of GPay and PhonePay and Amazon Pay everywhere, I think the kind of empowerment that gives the society is much more than just carrying cash in your pocket and distributing currency everywhere, basically. So digital empowerment is going to hold importance for me yet again. And then top 50 ebooks, you must read alongside of it. I mean, I'm telling myself that I have to read at least 50 ebooks this year, if not physical books. There are a lot of books I've purchased. I've read them halfway through, kept them inside. Read them 75%, kept them inside. Okay, and then not finished them. So I'm going to finish up all the tasks that went unfinished in the previous years. Okay, so not just that, there are a lot of new books that have come up that are like outstanding, and so I'm just going to go explore all of that, get back into improvising my knowledge, okay, around mindfulness, around spiritual practices, and how I can implement all of that for spiritually empowering myself. Okay, next is focus on multiple streams of income. Okay, for example, so you can start a new YouTube channel and monetize it. In my case, I already have a YouTube channel, so I'll see if I'm able to monetize it. Even if I'm not able to, I'll make sure that I'm continuing the YouTube channel and, at least providing value to my audiences, right? So the thing is, it's not about having like thousands of followers. The thing is, what value did you add to their lives? That's what is going to hold more importance this year. And if you can, if you can earn with that, nothing like it, right? So this is a core focus for me this year. Then start a new website, add services, products for people to buy it from you. So far I've never done e-commerce. So this year I just have a passing thought of doing e-commerce. Although I really don't know whether I will have the time to do that. But yes, this could be a great year to start taking up new ventures. Okay, if not finishing up the old ones, then be the authority in your subject. It's always necessary to have confidence in your subject. Always necessary to have deep knowledge, deeper introspection into your knowledge of your core subject. So my core subject is marketing mindset and motivation always. So I'm going to go deeper into these 3 areas and develop my knowledge okay, even further. So the thing is, I feel really blessed and grateful that I got the opportunity to do so much, like, so much into marketing mindset, digital selling, demand generation. Um, and this has taught me so much about life, and with the advent of AI, you know, all of that has been a real blessing for me. So just like how I'm counting my blessings, you count yours, right? And say thank you to the divine universe for 24 and start 2025 with new energies. Okay, new energies. If you're somebody who's been wanting to become a coach, start a new digital business, or start a side hustle for a long time, this is the best year to do that. So please do that now. Okay. Number 3 priority for the next year, health as well. Okay, this should be number 1 ideally. But given the fact that we are more professional than personal, isn't it? All of us have become a part of the rat race now, and we are so much a part of it that we don't have time for ourselves. So that's the irony of of life today. But the thing is, health is wealth always, and this should be like the core focus of our being. So all the areas of our life have to be fulfilled. Okay, just one area being fulfilled and all the others ignored doesn't really make sense. So energy education, exercising and staying grounded, drinking lots of water. So I've been a very poor water drinker for many years. And because of that, a lot of energy in me would get drained very fast initially, earlier, okay, in the early years. But since the past 6 to 7 years, I've been drinking a lot of water. And I feel so amazing when I drink more water. So drink a lot of water, guys. Okay. This is my humble request to you. There are lots of waters available in the market. Okay. There is mineral water, then there is juices, there is, of course, then there's beer, alcohol, whiskey, rum, everything is available. But the best form of water is the actual water. Okay, it's the actual flowing water. Okay, I'm not saying just go to a river, pick up the water and start drinking it, but please make sure that you're drinking lots of water. The capacity for you to maintain the energy ideally comes from 2 sources. One is the air and the second is the water. So breathing exercises. Okay, the pranayama which you do, the prana vayu, the more and more the prana vayu increases. Prana vayu is the life, what do you call it? Life breath or life air, right? Whatever, because the oxygen in your body is going to give you the life that you have. So your energy completely comes from that prana vayu. So try and increase your prana vayu so that you not just have a long life at a personal level, professionally also you are able to add value to other people's lives. Okay, and then the water you drink is going to define who you are, right? Because your entire body, the cells are all made up of water. So the very basic stuff, we forget in this rat race of achieving, making it big, making money, how it is. So the thing is, money, success, or career, whatever, money, career, then there is health, then there is purpose and service. Of course, you always need to have a contribution mindset. What are you contributing back to the society? And then your mindfulness aspect, how mindful you are about things, how conscious you are about your energy, how conscious you are about what you're eating, what you're saying, what your thoughts, feelings, your intentions, and then your actions. Are you aligned as a whole, right? The alignment with the divine universe is extremely important. So please acknowledge the existence of the divine universe, right? We as humans, we are a community and we have our own families and we are all in smaller groups, right? We all have groups of our own based on culture. We are all divided in terms of religion, language, culture, everything is there. But the unity with the universe as a whole, right? Where the universe does not know any differentiation, right? The universe sees everything and everybody equally. So that level of maturity, it may not be very easy for everybody to understand this, but it is important to stay connected with the source. Okay. And one exercise which I do quite often when I go out for morning walks is I talk to the sky at times, and I look at the sky and then say thank you, to the sky. So please make sure you're alone when you're doing it. Otherwise, people will think, okay, this person is talking to the sky. So, but yes, talking to the sky, sky gazing, it is a prescribed exercise by, Patanjali, who was, as you know, several thousands of years back, millions of years back rather. Patanjali speaks about the Ashtanga Yoga, right? So sky gazing or talking to the sky or, focusing on the sky is one of the exercises that's known to improve your energy capabilities. So this exercise not just helps you to develop yourself as a person, this is also going to help you as a marketer, as a salesperson, becoming more confident, having a huge, very humane self-esteem, and at the same time staying grounded. Staying grounded is a very significant part of being an entrepreneur, of being a salesperson, a marketer, right? So been doing that for many years, you would know what I'm talking about. So please make sure that you have your own health mechanisms in place to make sure that it is in alignment with your goals and your systems of achievement. Okay, how you can start the goal setting process? Just buy a daily planner. Okay, it is available everywhere in retail shops as well as online, and just buy one. Okay, and okay, I wanted to show you mine. Okay, this diary belongs to the previous year. Okay, this diary belongs to previous year. As you see, there is a picture of Lord Kartikeya on this. Okay, because I pray Lord Kartikeya. And this is potentially a 2024 diary, but for 25, I have purchased similar ones already. Okay, it's already getting exhausted in the market. So please make sure you're doing it right away. Okay, and this has date-wise, description about what I do today, tomorrow, and so on and so forth. So basically, every day I'm writing all my goals and tasks in this diary. And the best part about these kind of diaries, okay, this again, not, again, it is not a religion-based thing, okay? It could just be free of all of that. It's not necessary you need to have God pictures on it, but if it's there, then it makes it very powerful. So these kind of diaries, they also mention the tithis and, the moon movement and what kind of tithi is today, whether it's a pradosham or whether it is what is it, whether it's amavasya, the full moon day, or half moon day, or whatever, all of that. Okay. So this tells me what kind of a day is that. Is it an ashtami, navami? All of that is also mentioned in this, and this it comes really handy in setting your goals and knowing that, okay, today if I have to go to the temple, I have to go to the temple. Today if I have to pray, I have to pray, right? Today if I have to keep a fast, then I have to keep a fast. So this is something which is in Tamil, but in different languages you would have it in your own country or city, wherever you are. So make sure you are, creating a daily planner. If not this, just pick up a notebook and do a daily planner with that, and start operating with it. Okay. Then create a vision board. Vision board, you can find plenty of videos on YouTube on how to create a vision board. Vision board is something that it's a set of board with a collection of all the images of what you want to achieve. So do it systematically, stick images of what you want to achieve and get set. Working towards it, you need to take action, but okay, just having a vision board won't help. You need to take action towards actually, fulfilling those, fulfilling the act, fulfilling. Okay, for fulfilling your goals, okay, you need to take action. Then there is wake up early, finish your day early. I always talk about the Brahma Muhurtam and how important it is to wake up in between 4 and 6. Of course, the Brahma Muhurtam starts right from 2:30 a.m. onwards and it goes on till 6. Maybe with planetary changes and all of this, it might as well start at 1 o'clock itself. I don't know. But as much as, I'm not a very knowledgeable person on this, but yes, 2:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. as much as I know is one of the best times to wake up. So even if you're on night shifts, okay, if you're going to go sleep at 3 a.m., okay, at 2:30, you can do a manifestation process. You can do a meditation, cleanse your body, do some chakra healing, whatever you are doing in the mornings, or read your affirmations and then go to sleep. So that helps a lot. Then plus the desire, belief, expectancy process. So this is a process that everybody talks about. Desire is your goals, right? State your goals very clearly. Make sure you have your goals clearly written down. Believe that you can achieve them. Okay, the belief plays a very vital role. How you feel about your goals is extremely important. So if I'm saying, okay, I'm going to create a YouTube video which is like 1 hour long, and if I'm feeling, oh God, I have to do it today, what rubbish. So if my belief system is that it is going to be rubbish, then the video will turn out to be rubbish, right? But if I believe that, okay, this is going to be the best video on YouTube and this is going to go viral, okay, it might as well go viral, okay? So the thing is, what you believe about your manifestation process or whatever you're trying to achieve is extremely important. Then expect the success, okay? The success does happen, when your belief and desire are aligned, okay? What you expect automatically happens. So this is applicable for all situations in life, which, you can start setting goals in all the areas of your life, the money, the health, the career, then there is money, health, career, Then there is purpose service. There is, what else? Okay, relationships. Sorry, I left out one of the most important part of your, most important part of your manifestation process, the relationships. The relationships you build with people plays a very vital role. So coming to reward me, please reward me. Please reward me. If you love this video, please subscribe to this channel. If you're not already subscribed, please like this video if you've not done that already. Share this with a friend. Just type desire, belief, expectancy below. Desire, belief, expectancy. Just remember this in your mind. Okay, it's a formula worth remembering. Desire, belief, expectancy. They're just 3 steps to succeeding in anything that you want to accomplish in life. Have the desire, have a strong belief around it that it will happen, and then expect it to happen. If you do these 3 things, it will manifest anyway. And then wishing you a very beautiful, amazing, fantastic, soul-focused year. Okay, whether it's 25 or 26 or 27, whenever you end up watching this video, please make sure you're setting your goals in a similar way. Okay, so although planetary changes do keep happening year over year, but goal setting is all at the core of it. The foundation of goal setting is always the same, right? It is always the same. And if you make the divine universe your friend, okay, your companion in your journey, right? There's nothing beyond that. There's nothing beyond the skies and beyond the God who created you, basically. Although you might be wondering, why I'm emphasizing so much on it. It is necessary for us to keep reminding ourselves. Our brain has a tendency to forget the fact that we are spiritual beings, and that's why it is important to keep reminding ourselves that we are spiritual beings